Hi everybody. Today's a little bit different. I'm not doing the 3 and 30. Thought I'd take a little break from that because I'm gonna have to do a bunch more voiceovers. Anyways, so I thought I'd try my hand at some collaging. I've got some grass mulberry paper. I picked out some of the ones that I wasn't going to use as pages in any journals, and then I have some scraps of avocado dye, and then I have some old book page I got from Rachel, Roxy Creations, and I have some old coffee dyed doily, and just all kinds of stuff that's sitting on my desk. If I like how it turns out, I might turn it into a masterboard and do some more and maybe make a digital kit out of it. So, I kind of tore some stuff up already, but we'll see how things go. This one, I think, the book page, I think, is French. If I yeah. I studied French in high school for a while, so junior high and high school, so a lot of the words look familiar. I'm just going to go ahead and, some of it I'll ink. I don't know if I'll ink everything, but, you know. Woo! As I totally make messes. Sorry about that, folks. Startled the dog. So I imagine I probably startled you too. So I got some good news this morning. I'll be going back to first shift soon. I don't know the exact date. My guess is probably Monday. This is Tuesday. So I'll have one more week on second shift, and then I will be going back, which will be nice. Be nice to get back on a normal schedule and have time in the evenings with my little one and my husband. So that's an answer to prayer. Cat or the dog is sneezing. I had to. So we've been having health issues with the cat, because he's old and stressed out and had some bladder issues. So I took him to the vet for a follow-up this morning, and he's doing good. He gained all of his weight back. He hasn't had any more problems with upset tummy, but he's still behaving badly. So I have those it's called Feel Away. It's like cat pheromones, synthetic cat pheromones, and they do it in like a diffuser format, so you plug in a little warmer and then it diffuses through the air for 30 days. And so we're gonna go back to doing that to see if that kind of stops his territorial stress out. And I need to do some training with the dog, but it's hard. I don't have as much time as I did with our last boxer, so it's a little bit tough, but some of his grass is coming out. But he just has to learn that he can't play with the kitty. The kitty doesn't want to play. I mean, the kitty will play, but he likes to play by himself. With string, and laser pointers, and feathers, and cat-like things. Which, you know, is understandable. Those are all things that are kind of things cats would want to go after in the wild. But I'll do that after it's dry a little bit. Okay, what do I want to do next? I'll do this chunk of book page. I'll put the right side up, so I'm going to tear that off. Just want mostly the words. Izzy, no, stay out of there. There's so many things under my desk that he wants to sniff at, and mostly it's just storage containers, so I'm not exactly sure what the interest is, but you know, my little garbage can with all my scraps that are not really usable is down there. I think I have some other, yes, I do have some other book page. I'll put that in there. Do some doily. Hey, leave that alone. Oh, he likes to get into everything. It's kind of hilarious because he's got a boatload of toys downstairs. That he won't bring up. I like that side because it's got more contrast with the coffee dyed background. I'm not going to ink it. Let's see. What else do we want to put in there? Crunch that up. Do a little inking on it. Highlight the wrinkles a little bit. Can't think of all the people that I've... So many people are doing collaging right now. I'm sure there's tons of ideas out there. I just wanted to use stuff that I could scan if I want to later. And then I might print out some, I have some embroidery, French, let's see, it would be 18th century, I don't know how they do that. They always do like, yeah, it was 1700s, so it'd be the 18th century. Is that how they, I can't remember how it goes. Just do that up in the corner since it's got a straight, two straight edges. Anyways, they have these samples on the Met's open collection of men's embroidered suits, like the embroidery on it. Just little patches of embroidery. It's really pretty. So I downloaded a bunch of them and trimmed them and like kind of resized them and made them into a digital, like a basically a computer file, so that I can print them off and then tear them out and use them. So I was thinking of putting them up in my shop as a digi kit. If anybody would be interested, let me know and I'll do that. Because there's like literally tons, I mean tons of little snippet samples, and they would be perfect for collaging. So yeah, I need to print those out and kind of add them once I get my base layer done. Mulberry paper is hard to ink, but I want to give it definition, you know? Like I don't want the pieces to blend together. I want them to stand out amongst each other a little bit. So. Put some doily. Two pieces there. Okay, maybe some of this darker. Oh, that hair is so nice. I love how like grungy this is. Just do a little bit of inking. Just to give it a little bit of definition. Doesn't need a whole lot because it's nice and grungy as it is. This one I think is Italian. this down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it in the middle. This mulberry, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but this particular mulberry has kind of got a lavender color to it with the little bits of grass. It's a nice color. Adds kind of a nice light pop of color to a bunch of neutral stuff. I think that'll be a good addition. Maybe I'll just do this in the middle. There. Yep. Sorry, I'm like just quietly doing this. Don't have much to say today, just, you know, thought I needed some deflating time. And wanted to get some crafting done before work. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I haven't actually, I mean, like I've collaged on stuff for like ephemerals and that kind of thing, but I haven't done a full like sheet. And eventually, once I'm done with the strawberry shortcake journals, I want to make kind of more of a, not really a shabby chic, probably, I mean, it'll be kind of shabby chic, I'm sure, eventually, some of it will be, but I want to do kind of a natural flower type themed journal from my own personal journal. So yeah. So I kind of want to do some stuff just in preparation for that. I don't really want to overlap. I'm going to do that, or I feel like this just blends in with the background coffee dyed paper. So I'm going to use the dark side. Facing out. I was watching Dee Dee the other day. She was talking about collaging, and she had a really good tip. She said everybody that, like, all the favorites as far as like people we like to watch who do collaging, they kind of use the odd number rule, where they add like odd number 1, 3, 5, 7 of each element. And that's true. Like, if you've studied any kind of design, I studied interior design for a little while, and for some reason the odd number is pleasing to the eye. So it's true, you know, having 1, 3, 5, 7 elements of each thing just tends to work better. So maybe do some more. That other page go. Do some more of this. I'm going to tear that Demore out because I can use that somewhere. Let's tear the page number off. So, yeah, that was a good tip of her to share, you know, for her to share to everybody, with everybody. Especially for people who are kind of new. And after she said that, I looked back, I had already filmed my, I had filmed one of my 3 and 30 challenge videos, the nature one, and I had done collaging on that, and 3 of them fit that rule, or 2 of them fit that rule, the rule of like 3, and one of them I have like 4 bits on there instead of 3. You know, one of each type of item or whatever, and then the one has 2, so I'm gonna have to go back. I wasn't satisfied with that one too. That was the funny thing. It was like, that was the one I was just like, I don't know. So, when she said that, I was like, oh, that's why, that makes sense. So, I have to go back after, before I use that journaling card, and kind of fix it. Let's see. Take some of this. Maybe put it up there. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just kind of a nice, calm little video. I'm waiting for the my hinged pieces 3 and 30 to upload right now. So I'll have that Today is Tuesday, that'll be up today. And then I'll probably post this one tomorrow. Kind of give everybody a little bit of a 3 and 30 break. It'll also give me a break because I have to go back and do the voiceover for the next one, like I said. And yeah, for some reason I saw the white of the book page and I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, I don't want to do two of the same right next to each other. Let's see. I don't want that next to it. We do slightly more narrow piece of pink. This is avocado dyed paper that I did that is just not, I mean, the color I liked, it was like a nice light pastel pink. And I think I mentioned in a previous video that I didn't know, like, that folding it would affect it. So I was trying to, like, find space in my kitchen. And, I ended up folding some of the avocado dye and it just didn't end up looking very good. So, it just works better for collaging. It's nice strong paper. I mean, it was nice. I probably should have used my copy paper, but I had some nice thick weight printer paper, so it turned out, like, after the dyeing, it turned out like really strong. Do a little bit more of this right here. Just a little piece. Kind of fill up that gap. I kind of like this stuff too. It's like I'm not going to ink it either. I like it just as it is. It's kind of water stained from the, or I don't know. No, I don't want a straight edge here. Actually kind of gives it a little bit of does it? I don't know. I think I better I better ink it. Everything else is inked. Just be consistent, Amy. Still got a little bit of stick left on that art glitter. Not the art glitter glue, it's the Scotch Creates. Let's see. Yeah. That'll cover that little gap. And then I can do kind of a second layer if I need to add stuff, break things up a little bit. Actually, I think I'm just gonna glue that down. Okay, okay, let me look at this. See if it needs anything. Maybe something here to break this up a little bit. Yeah, so this will be a good time to get back on the first shift right after daylight savings. Oh. Make a little bit more of this. Oh wait, I got. What do I want to do? Kind of there in the corner. Break that up a bit. Yep, I like it. And I love like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost got like a. The water stain almost has like a snowflake looking effect. Oh, it's really cool. So I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And then this is the back side. So I can trim it out and make tags with it, or probably won't make pockets just because I don't want to waste the coffee dyed paper. I were just using regular copy paper, then I would go ahead and use it as like pockets, but might let it dry and then add some stitching. That might be cool. Kind of do like a Franken paper type thing, but not quite. Alright, let's trim down. I like it. Cool, my first collage page. Super excited. I'll have to do more of these. Yeah, so thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you back here soon. In the meantime, have a wonderful crafty day, and God bless. Bye, everybody.